This summer I traveled to the Mekong Delta region in Vietnam, so it's kind of the southwest portion, and I worked for a program called Coach for College. So we were coaching sports and then also teaching different classes. I was teaching English personally. I found out through the Harvard Varsity Club email list, and it just sounded amazing, so I applied. I'd never been anywhere in Asia, so that was kind of one of the main draws, was to go somewhere different in the world. So I was coaching volleyball and teaching English to kids that were 6th, 7th grade level. Okay. English we started super basic. We were saying hello, we were counting up to 10. We learned about family members, body parts, the head, shoulders, knees and toes song. And then volleyball, again, very fundamental. A lot of them, volleyball is actually kind of popular in the region. They hadn't had formal instructions yet. So we just went over very basic fundamentals, passing platform, setting, a little bit of hitting when we were able to get it over the net. The courts were very different. It was one court and it was outside in this courtyard, so the ground was pavement. They loved playing volleyball. They all came in super enthusiastic. They didn't really know what they were doing and I didn't expect them to, and it caught on very quickly. They were trying their best and they were running after balls, and we kind of went through a funny period at first where we would toss a ball underhand to them, and they thought that the ball would hurt potentially because they had never really played with a real volleyball. So they would shy away and kind of dodge as opposed to go for it. So we had to do it. We honestly got to the point, because of the language barrier, I couldn't explain that you're going to be fine if the ball hits you. So I literally got to the point where I took a volleyball and I threw it against my head gently, and I was like, "We're good," like this. And they all started giggling and laughed, and they were like, "Okay, okay." And then they kind of got it. I learned so much on the trip. I learned a lot about Vietnamese culture, things that I hadn't known before. We also, kind of a unique part of the program is that we were paired up with Vietnamese college students. So I learned a lot about the schooling system there, and then through them I was able to learn a lot about the kids' backgrounds and what difficult backgrounds they were coming from. And it kind of just gave you a different perspective and a new sense of gratitude, because these kids were riding their bikes 30 minutes, an hour to get to school every day, and they were showing up an hour before they had to be there because they were so excited to come learn. I don't know what I want to do post-grad, but this kind of gave me a direction in the sense that I know now that I want to be able to make an impact on the lives of people like I was able to in Vietnam, and in turn to let them have an impact on my life, because I didn't go in as the same person that I am now. I would say absolutely apply. This is an eye-opening experience.